My mom had to go through all that. She didn't speak English. She had to go through all that while living in shame, being embarrassed.
They were tricked, swindled, and shamed. While a local family says an East Bay man promised them a profit and instead was arrested for a multi-million-dollar Ponzi scheme.
From KPIX, this is the Late News with Sarah Donchi on CBS News Bay Area.
Hello, I'm Sarah Donchi. Buying and reselling tickets, like for concerts or games, is big business. Investigators say an East Bay man led people to believe that that's what he did, that he promised luxury suites and tickets to the hottest sporting events in the Bay. The only problem, investigators say, it was a total scam. Now, prosecutors insist there were no tickets, and instead, 41-year-old Derek Chu stole $39 million over 7 years in a Ponzi scheme. A federal grand jury indicted him this week. So how does a Ponzi scheme work? Essentially, fraudsters lure people and companies to invest their money into something that generates high returns, but in reality, the money isn't invested at all, and the returns are just coming from other investors who were also scammed. We're going to have much more on this story in just a moment, but first we are going to begin with the weather. Darren is here tonight for Paul, talking about all kinds of things. We saw rain, we know earlier, Darren, we saw some rain over the last couple of days. It cleared up a little bit. We're talking about the potential for more rain now. Darren has been busy tracking all of that. In fact, we're seeing on the radar a little bit of activity, a little bit of green out there in the mountains. Let's head this way and join Darren at the video wall for now. There it goes. And we see it, the rain, and it looks like even a little bit of snow way up in Northern California, right?
I thought you were going to do the whole forecast.
Yeah, I almost did.
You could have, actually.
I could have. I do pay attention to what you say.
I had 100% confidence in your ability. There is light rain out there, so it's going to stay with us overnight. It's not going to get any heavier than it is now, but it's also not going away. We're going to continue to see light showers a lot like this overnight. It looks a lot more impressive on that radar right now than it actually is in real life. There's a lot more showing up here that would be measurable. You'd only probably get a couple hundredths of an inch out of that. But if we play it through in the overnight hours into tomorrow morning, it just doesn't go away until we get to around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, and then it does. And then once we get into the afternoon, you're looking at clear skies.